been playing some WoW classics. So, but we are working in Monster Train working our way back to you, babe. Working our way through the expert challenges. We've done every challenge once, but the original at Monster Train challenges we haven't got last divinity runs or wins on. So that's what we've been working on. Wow, pure chance. This was a really crazy one right here. You're hooked on Hades right now. I've seen that game. That's a lot of fun. I've seen a lot of people checking that one out. We only have, I think, 2 more combos we have to get a last divinity win on. Pure chance, I think, might have been one of the toughest ones the last time around. It's just completely random. So we got volatile gauge, which is, you know, randomized cost of all your cards because you extra draw. You don't get to choose your path. And you have a random champion replaced by one not from your primary. So, what's up, Vega? This is a crazy one. So I only have 2 combos left to do. So we got to look at one where our champion being changed out won't totally wreck our build. So we have Awoken Melting, Umbra Hellhorn. Umbra Hellhorn. So I feel like Awoken Melting might actually be better because with Melting, as long as you just have some champion that you can reform, that could be pretty decent. We have to upload those FTL runs. If I ever want to check them out, it's clear you have streamed it. But it's clear you have streamed it a while. Okay. All right. I'll be honest. I don't watch other people's FTL runs. If you want to like show me a certain part of it, you can give me a link. But I don't watch other people's FTL. I can't handle the salt. I think we're gonna go Awoken Melting. Because also we have a pretty good. We have draw. And we can get the reform. The problem is the reform will be randomly changed to the cost, but I think this is probably good. Oh, you have not streamed in a while. It's clear you say. Okay. You just won an FTL ship fight in the dumbest way ever. You couldn't hurt the enemy ship, but you had friendly ASB and was able to survive long enough for the enemy to kill by ASB. Nice. Guess the ship. If you're too weak to kill, I don't know. NGB. I'll guess NGB. Is this what I want to go with? This is the combo, right? Yeah, I think so. Root seeds and reform. So unit upgrades. This is, you know, may RNGesus smile upon us, I guess. There was only one situation where you got salty, to be honest. Oh, it was Rock A on your ship. Okay. Wildwood Sap, not great. Purifying Cleanse, okay. That's more draw. This is probably one where you just need to restart over and over until you just get lucky. We got Penumbra. Okay, that's a pretty good champion, though. Extinguish, apply armor. Okay. Extinguish, apply armor. We have 2 heal spells. It's rather interesting. Consume instead of discard. I do have 2 Wildwood Saps. I think I'm just going to take this. Not sure if this is a good enough start, but we'll see. Probably just take the one that gives us trample, since we can't. Gorge isn't going to do us any good. So monstrous trample. This guy reforming could just probably carry us for a while. We're gonna go watch football, so we'll be back in a couple hours. All right, bye boy, enjoy. Sting to my hand, extra attack per spikes, and X cost cards. I don't have any spikes yet. Honestly, none of these are amazing. This, I think, is okay, because I think since this adds it to your hand and it's not drawn, this won't be a randomized cost. However, when you draw it the next turn, it will, so this is bad. Attack per spikes. Could be good if we get a unit to build around that's got spikes. X cost can be quite good. I don't have anything for spikes. Let's go with the X cost, I guess. Okay. Well, we got a pretty strong champion to start, so that's nice. Big giant Umbra with trample is probably going to do a lot of work for us. Let's see here. We don't have the do not discard thing, so that's good. Just give you as much attack as possible right now. What's up, Hoquin? How are you doing? Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to kill that, am I? I wonder if I should set up on the second floor. I could have gotten more buffs on you. Yeah, I really want to get that extra gold. You're doing good, eating some ice cream. Nice. So we just want to get you as big as possible because we need to get through. I'm not gonna be able to kill this backline, dude. What am I kidding? Who am I kidding? I got no backline damage. We needed like way more damage for that. No, just continue making you as big as possible here. Okay. So you're gonna get through. You're only gonna get to attack once, so that's fine. Okay. Alright. Man, frickin' volatile gauge. Jeez. You're gonna go up by 10. Oh, we're taking a crap ton of damage. Let's give you this. And that's all we can do. Okay, are you big enough to win? Okay, thank goodness you are. If we didn't have this big giant dude, we definitely wouldn't have won this. We didn't get our extra gold, which sucks, but we do get a unit thing, so... Glimmer is AoE, which is great. This is high cost, which is good for volatile gauge. And Razor Sharp Edge is just really nice for quick damage buffs. So all three of these are quite useful. With Trample, this might be the best. I like backline damage, though. I want one of each of you. Hey, what's up, Shogi? Nice, I won. I beat the game. Well done. Totally. Totally. Oakland's eating some ice cream. That's a good day right there. Let's go Razor Sharp Edge. Well, that's a high-cost card. Might be the first time I'm going to actually make use of that. So Shogi, I finally boosted my warrior last night. My hunter's getting too far ahead, so I boosted my warrior to start playing with him. This is backline damage, but it's only backline damage if they've already taken damage, which makes this tough to use. Already damaged unit. Man, this is so hard to use. This might be one of the few times when it's actually kind of usable. Problem is, they have to already be damaged. Why is this such a terrible card? They already have to be damaged. Would I rather go with stealth? Kind of feel like I just need some extra damage right now. Broven got buff. Broven did get buff. Although what he has to do is he has to catch up in his mining. So that's why I started... I boosted him last night and I started working on mining. I guess stealth is the most potential at the end of this run. Okay, there's an Animus of Will. Oh, there's a Legion of Wax. Okay. Okay, Legion of Wax we could totally play around. Alright. Been a while since we had a Legion of Wax run. Oh, it's randomized, so I didn't get to choose that I wanted to go for those upgrades. Okay. Okay, can't afford stuff there. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, we could give Legion of Wax quick. Is that good? Giving Legion of Wax quick, good. Or do we want to just copy Legion of Wax and put it inside itself? We don't have a lot of options for... Well, we don't get to choose at all where we get to go, so... How good would quick be on you? I mean, what other things could we do? Definitely don't want stings. That's actively bad for us. So random what we get. Quick is a pretty nice infusion, though. It's not any stats, right? It's not. You know what? Let's go with quick. Probably the best option we're gonna get. Plus magic powers, not that good. Minus cost to razor sharp edge. This is probably gonna be our best buff. So let's make that cheaper. And I want to go ahead and do the infusion now of the quick. Let's hold off because we'll have more options later. Hold off on that right now. But let's see what's else is in here. Piercing and minus 2 cost. This 2 cost could be quite good. If I get holdover and do minus 2 cost on a primitive mold, that will almost always be free. 2/3 of the time it will be free. So let's go ahead. Oh, wait, you're not targeted. What's wrong with me? You're not targeted. Why did I think you were targeted? All right, well, I didn't get the AoE, so this piercing won't be good. Why did I think that was the targeted one? Well, if we don't play crappy units, it'll be fine, I guess. Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe. Okay. How do I want to do this? I think the way I want to do this is like this. Stealth. But now I can't play you, though. Because you rolled the worst thing you could possibly roll. 1 or 2 would have been fine. I just encountered you for no reason. Quick will kill you, but then you'll die. Okay, so I'll kill you. You're gonna take a crap ton of damage. This is a bad start. I probably need to restart this. I need Legion of Wax. Not the stealth guy. Stealth guy was the bad choice. If you die, it's fine. Because we'll just reform you. If I buff you, that'll give those stats to the other units, and it's also your quick, so that'll kill that. Nice. Very nice. So that will kill that guy. That's okay. Do we have a reform? We do, but if we reform, I wouldn't be able to play. Legion of Wax is a 4 capacity. It's 4 capacity. Definitely need to get the capacity upgrade. You have 2 burnout on you. Go ahead and do this. You have enough to win. Not even close. I can play, God, there's 2 in here. What's the other one? The other one is Animus of Speed. Animus of Speed would kill you too. Okay, so either reform is good. I'm hoping for Legion. Perfect. Only -5. 15. Oh, that doesn't kill you. Well, this is looking ridiculously bad. That do you any good? 95, okay. Oh god, I'm already dead. Okay. Holy crap. Legion of Wax, since I didn't get any unit buffs, since it didn't get to choose Merchant of Steel, is looking bad. Alright, let's put you on the bottom floor, you on the top floor. We're gonna try to just reform you over and over to do some damage. That's gonna be the goal here. That is gonna be the goal. And just buff you up and hope you can carry us. Probably not very likely. Oh man, Lakin, this guy probably just kills us, honestly. Because if I buff you by 1 attack, if I do this, I think you kill this guy, but you die. 18 to... You do kill that guy. Oh, you kill all of them. Perfect. You still die, but that's... I'm fine with that. Perfectly fine with that. And let's just draw more next turn. Trample doing its job. That's right. Trample doing work. Wow, we only drew 1 reform. Jesus. Okay, that's alright. Let's kill that one. Only 4 damage you do, huh? Man. This random one is ridiculous. Okay. We did get Legion of Wax. $86 damage. God, I can't even play my big guy if I draw him here on this floor. Let's give you as much attack as possible, I think, is the play. It's the back dude that's the problem. Yeah, I didn't get the backline damage. You got to 51 yesterday. I was going to see about when we could do Black Rock, but Steven is only 46, so I guess it'll be a while. You're thinking of playing your druid for a bit, yeah. Okay. How much damage can you do? You burn out. We don't have burnout protection. I don't have the capacity, man. If I had drawn either Purifying Cleanse, I think I could have won this. I think our randomness lost. Trample was good, but the deck's bad. We actually rolled a good hero, but we even rolled a good unit. I think this clan combo might just be bad, or maybe if I'd gotten the backline damage one instead of the buff. We just gotta roll this over and over till we get random stuff that doesn't destroy us. We just need a really good start. Stings do more magic power. Don't care about that. So we get damage based on healing. I mean, that would have been great on their last one when we actually could heal. Both pretty crap. What champion do we have? Tethys. -1 cost. I have 0 damage spells. Or sweep spell weakness. Okay, this is about as bad as you could possibly get. Well, that's a restart. Yeah, it's just pure randomness, man. It's pure randomness. Pure chance. You just roll till you get good luck. That's what you do here. What's my champion this time? Hornbreaker Prince. I don't want stings. Did I get any heals this time? Did not get any heals. This looks bad too. Slay +10. Armor 10, multi-strike 1. Multi-strike 1's good. Free damage is very nice. Plus 50% attack. Alright, we'll start this one since we have a decent champion. Honestly, it looks pretty bad, but Spikes 3 kind of wrecks us, right? I mean, we have reforms. So if I'm only playing the one unit, sure. And also, they take free damage when they move between floors, so I could just set up on top floor and the backliners will die. And I don't play you because that'll mess up my reform. Okay. Do I care about rooting? I think that's all I do this turn, actually. Okay. You will leak, so I'm going to descend you. And I'm going to root. You, so you'll be in the front, I guess. No problem with playing on the top floors. Don't get to actually reform him, which might be bad. 12 damage to you. If I get a root to root you, could be quite useful. You're gonna die. I just need buffs to you. I think that's just all we do here. Some damage to you, I guess. Multi-strike 4 hero, that's kind of what I'm hoping for, yeah. You're gonna die, so hopefully get a reform here. If we do, it's probably burnout 1. Okay, well that one's not gonna work. Let me set him up on the bottom floor and reform him over and over, maybe. Do this and just buff him up as much as possible, as quickly as possible. Vine Grass kills you. I can root you. Be able to reform you next turn. Okay. Kills that one. And if I descend one, what would that do? It would put you on the same floor as the boss when it shows up next turn, which I don't want. Driftfall can kill Collector. Oh yeah, it would make them take damage when they move between floors, you're right. Okay. Just get to do as much damage to you as we can each turn now. I'm gonna just send you. Okay. Drew reform, which is good. I think this will be enough to kill. Perfect. Okay. Alright, alright. I should probably take the AoE this time, although Jack Strips kind of does a similar thing as this does, but Glimmer's very good. I'm going to take it this time. Crushing Demise is very nice. Crushing Demise is very, very nice. Just kill your enemy. Just kill him. Just kill him. Alright, where randomly are we gonna go? Spells, okay. Never to unit upgrades, never to units. Remove, consume, I got nothing. We just need minus cost on everything. So minus cost on... What's the most important one that we want to be able to play? Root Seeds, of course, but like our AoE... Crushing Demise is probably our best one. And then plus 20 and consume. I don't know if I want to consume Glimmer, but I like the damage on that. And these guys are going to roll the highest cost. What else is in here? Purge and minus cost and minus 2 cost. So minus 2 cost. This, and then we want to get maybe plus spell damage on it, so this will give us a chance to basically always be able to play that, most likely. Don't want to purge anything out. Purge a Vine Grasp, honestly, probably. These are probably the least useful. You got all the rock achievements, time to never play Rock A again. Nice. Nice. Let's do that. Spending all my gold, getting all the shards. Again, this challenge is so ridiculous that I just kind of randomly do stuff till you get OP. I feel like is the play. I did not draw my AoE. Just buff you up as much as we can. Dying from the jack strips, which is nice. Let's see here. Well, that was the least useful one to hit. Great. Do I want to actually heal you? I kind of want you to die. Let's hit the back line, I guess, there. You not reforming is probably really bad for us. I should have played him on the bottom floor because the top 2 floors were just going to die to jack strips. Restart. I can root this guy though. At least he won't go up. So let's see here. That actually kills the 2 backliners, so Crushing Demise doesn't do anything. But I can kill one of these 2 guys. And I can daze you. Do this. Okay. Alright, reform. Okay. I can't reform and kill this guy, though. But I can, or root him. Yeah, we've got to reform. Really bad luck on our costs on that one. 88 damage, so we're going to take 3 hits here. 2 hits with jack strips. Did we get enough? I think we can do that one better. Let me do that one better. I should just set up on the bottom floor. Oh, since we won, it doesn't let me restart it. Okay. Steel Enhancer, Restoration, Detonation, Sting. The Volatile Gauge makes all these feel pretty bad. Although Restoration, Detonation does work with Sap Tap, but those draw. The problem is it's a 1 cost. And anything that's 1 cost is basically always worse. Yeah, I know, we're Split Anvil, no kidding. Maybe I should just restart this one over and over till I just roll Split Anvil as our first artifact. I mean, I guess since it works with that, I'll take it. These are all... I mean, that kind of works with it too, but it's, again, it's 0 cost, man. 0 cost is bad for us because it always rolls a worse thing. Okay, I'm gonna magic here. A worse cost. Let's see what's in here. Spell chain, purge. Alright. Open Hollow, rejuvenate for cultivate. That's not bad. That is not bad. If I play him in front of the Hornbreaker Prince, although I never get to... Let's see, do we get... If we had a holdover heal on Glimmer, he could cultivate and give that guy extra damage. I feel like that might be possible. Yeah, tank for Hornbreaker Prince could be quite good. See if I can get holdover. So minus cost on this. Consume on... I don't want to actually consume these guys. Holdover, holdover. Damn it. Well, 10 magic power is good. Minus cost on... I guess root seeds, maybe drip fall. I guess root seeds. I'm just not rolling what I need. Remove consume. I don't want to remove consume on that. Heals extra HP and damage for countering spikes. No infusions really yet. Spell chain on crushing demise could be good. Can't do the spell chain on that one there. Alright, let's see what's in here. Hef, huh? Yeah, I could use some capacity if that's what you're gonna give me. Spike Driver Colony, huh? What is the... I wish you could see infusions on this thing. What's the infusion of the Spike Driver Colony? Unit. Planless. Essence. Endless. +1/+1, endless. That is not a bad essence to put into Awoken Hollow. I would be able to infuse that next floor. Because even if he dies, we just play him again. And I don't have to worry about burnout on him. X cost... It's not terrible. I'm going to take this as an essence. Or +15/+15, 2 capacity spike driver, cultivate for all of them. Let's see. I mean, the stats are just nice. But the plus capacity and the rejuvenate. Triggers when healed. That's okay. We'll have to decide. That's got some potential. I'm about to die. But yeah, that's got some potential. I need to not play the Spike Driver Colony this turn, though, because I don't want it to... I don't want it to trigger now. Will you just die this turn? I think you will. God. This is just crappy rolls on costs, man. Let's do chump block for him, I guess. I'll be able to reform him for now, I guess. This guy will die just from jackstrip, so I can ignore. Use Spike Driver with +30/+30, strike +5, +1 capacity is really fun run. Nice. So you'll die. You will not die. So we are leaking you if I don't get some way to deal with that. He did do damage. Oh, he explodes for 1. Frick. Okay. He gets the top and explodes for 1. Okay, she'll do 2 damage, explode for 1 more, so she's gonna do... She actually kills us, I think? Not if I do this. Okay. How much do we do? Not that much. I could daze you once. I'm giving you extra attack. Do you actually just die on the spikes, I wonder? Alright. I can reform twice. We only got burnout 1. Let's do that and set up you top. So he doesn't keep... Okay, no, he'll cultivate himself, alright. Honestly, this is just looking like another dead run. Okay. Alright, so I did get this. So 2 burnout. Is that going to be enough? That'll cultivate. $231. 239. Not nearly enough damage. Alright. Yeah, it's just burning out, man. Just burning out. Is there any way to any other way to set this up? This is looking pretty lost. Maybe if I don't let this guy burn out somehow. Which means not playing him yet. Maybe. And I do want you to burn out, maybe. So I can reform you more to get more burnout. Great, 3-cost reform, my favorite. Items 2. Explodes for 10. So you have 26 health, so you won't die here. I can kill that backline dude. Okay. These guys all die from that. Alright, we drew you again. Problem is I can't play you and reform, man. Okay. Okay, so I can kill you. Well, this guy, he'll die and explode for 1, so I'll be alive with 2 health. So, this. Kills my guy, though. Maybe I should have done this first. I don't know. Again, looking pretty dead meat no matter what I do. If I could play 2 reforms, maybe. But they'd probably just burn out again anyway. Yeah, he's got burnout 1. Oh, man. Okay, well, we're rolling again, man. Maybe I should just roll for... What was that split anvil? Just roll over and over till we get split anvil. We need something stupid strong. We need something that counters this worst frickin' artifact in the game. Actually, this is a pretty good start with just two cost spells too. But let's just see. Split anvil. Play unit. Random card. Okay, Flicker's Liquor's pretty nice. What did we get for this? Buffet, huh? With Reform, this is not bad. If we get a good unit to buff. Aggressive Edible for more damage, maybe. Okay, anything that gives us Ember. Alright, so this is something. This is definitely something. Spikes 3. Can we do Spikes 3? Spikes 3 kills our Primordium. So can't do that. Okay. Alright, so how do we play this? Do we play it on the bottom floor to get a Train Steward buffed as quickly as possible and then want to reform him? Or do we want to play on the top floor? And give you attack and spikes. Turtle Monkey Hero, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. What a name. I guess I buff you as much as possible. Doodly 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 doo doo doo. Actually better to buff you. Okay, so they do die on the spike, so that's good. How are you rolling 2, man? How are my 2-cost things rolling 2 and my 1-cost things rolling 2? The hell? Like, seriously, man. That's so BS. That is so friggin' BS, I swear. So, your 1-cost things, roll 2. Your 2 things cost, roll 2. Your 3-cost things, roll 3. You know, that's what we do around here. Actually does pretty darn good damage, honestly. So I can't reform Primordium, huh? So I need him to die to actually reform him. Yeah, it's 100% worse version of Snecko Eye. That's exactly what it is. Okay, well this wins for us because he's just ginormous, so. It's just a worse Snecko Eye. Okay, Whiplash, more attack. Okay, so if Primordium burned out, we could reform him. That, I think, would work. If I could reform him, burn him out, we could reform him. So if I got an intrinsic Whiplash, put 2 burnout on you, he would get eaten twice, then burn out, then we could reform him. Maybe I can do something with that. Rejuvenate for spikes. We have Restoring Retreat. So only heal and spike. This could be a spike build, I guess. It's we definitely don't want Sting, so it's the only really option there. Damn, no intrinsic. But -2 cost. on restoring retreat, and then try to hold over this, maybe? And -1 cost, or permafrost. What about a permafrost? Permafrost is bad when it's randomized cost, right? What's up, As If? You can guarantee Burnout Prim is a fantastic start. Totally blew your mind when you were giving +100 attack by wave 5. Well, we're doing the pure chance thing, so it's just random what we get every time. So I'm just trying to make something work here. If I could make that intrinsic, that's kind of what I'd like to do. Do I want to consume this? No, I don't want to consume that. We got nothing really to do here yet. I don't think I want to purge for shards right now. Yeah, if I get the 0 cost at end of turn thing, it would be good. Just let Prim die and reform him. Oh, that's true. That's true. I just put him in front. I just put him in front. But, okay, but if I get the burnout, I can get... Damn it, he was 3 cost, so that won't work. Okay, that's fine. Actually, it did work because I do 2 units. Do I want extra burnout on him is a question. So if I give him these stats, will those stats... do buff stats... If I do this, is he going to come back with just like a crap ton more stats? I honestly am not sure. Raw stats do stick through death. Okay. Problem is I need an actual reform, which I did get. You die because of the sweep, though. Frickin' hell, really. I don't want you in my reform pool. Burnout would give burnout. No, it doesn't. It's only if you have the version that transfers status effects. This does not transfer status effects. That does not. That's not something we have to worry about here. Problem is I just have only 1 heal, man. I did draw it, though. So if I play 2 units... which I can't do, I would get Ember, so I can't do that. We're gonna leak you, you're gonna do 2 attacks. I feel like this has some potential, this build. That does nothing. Alright, so I can reform 2 things. With the 2 reforms, I think we'll be able to kill you. Alright. We're just taking so much damage. I wonder if I should have done this a different way. I mean, that's 1 big Primordium. What if I'd set this guy up top and had you just die over and over while reforming you? I feel like we might be able to make something work with this. So let me set up my other guy top, so it doesn't just die. Give me more turns to buff this guy. And find my heals. The heal's gonna descend. That's something I gotta think about. Oh man, now things are just leaking through here though. I don't know that this is better. Reform now. This is not. This is worse, I think. Oh, man. Just have no way to keep you alive. Keep you to kill you. So you will die if I place you on this floor. And you won't be able to kill her because you're not quick or anything. Damn, if you had one more health. Yeah, so if I didn't do that one buff previously, might have been fine. You get 2 attacks in. I think that I do what I did last time, and that is descend and descend. Hey, okay, this was better. Nice. Kill him. Beautiful. GG. Just give you flat attack. Nothing that will hurt us. You're already burning out, so that'll do it. Okay. Reformed Primordium doing all the damage. What a build. Okay, Awake, high cost, and healing for our guy that we're trying to buff. Okay. And then a targeted Reform is probably good here. Is it? Is it good? Is it better than anything else here? Extinguish. Yes, I think so. All right, and then we're looking for something to put in this guy, I guess. Or even just harvest, actually. Stats and harvest gain gold, maybe? Probably would rather have the harvest gain stats. But we're basically... Are we looking for something to put in here, or do we want to do Animus of Will? Interesting. Animus of Will. What I will say is tanky guy doesn't always play nice with Primordium feeding. What we could possibly do is get Animus of Will, let Primordium die a couple times, and then start feeding that to Animus of Will. Multi-strike 1. Would it be worth putting multi-strike 1 minus 15 attack into you? You're going to get crazy attack once we start feeding Primordium to you. But I think this is the play. I just don't know how we're going to play around it yet. Alright, well, we did get Merchant of Steel. And we do have a large stone. Interesting. Large stone Animus of Will is kind of just insane on its own. That is kind of just a ginormous carry unit already. Probably do that. Let's see what's in here. Another Animus of Will. Now that I'm not sure about. Second Animus of Will. Animus of Will and Animus of Will. After we large stone it will be what? Something times 4. Large stone Animus of Will with Slay. What is Slay? What about infusing this guy in Animus of Will? What would that do? Spikes 10 and a lot of stats. I did large stone. Really what I want into her is quick. I want quick. So if we got large stone plus quick, that would be insane. Oh, the Slay Dude infused into her is what you're talking about? That would be pretty insane. We don't really have another chance at that, I don't think. Second Animus, do you do anything for us? I don't think so. This would make you 43 health, 18 times 3. That's pretty darn nuts, so... I can't fit you on the same floor as this guy unless I can descend. If I go capacity... Honestly, what I... How do I want to do this? How do I set up my floors with this is the question. I guess I'd have a Spikes floor, and then an Animus of Will floor is what I think we'd have. And the Spikes hopefully clear backliners who are attacking while we're trying to heal you. Unleash the Wild would be very nice. Let's see what's in here. Okay, that's heal. Stewards, I don't care about that. We are healing, so it's not bad. How many heals we have? Awake and Restoring Retreat. We have 2 heals currently. Tiny Stone would be amazing. This isn't that. Just build a card. Okay, so heal or buff would be nice. Armor, sap, regen. Okay. Regen and heal, yes. And increase capacity. How would that work for us? I would have to let the Animus of Will come through until we've played this. I feel like this has potential, though. Alright, so this is 1 cost, regen 4, 20 health, plus 1 capacity. It'd actually be better for us if it was 2 costs, because then it'd be more likely to randomize where we want it, but that's okay. Anything else here? No? Okay. Okay. Why you gotta roll the highest cost every time, man? Why you gotta do it? Because now I can't even do this on you. No, you don't die. Do this so I can get you reforming, I guess. She didn't get the kill, did she? She shouldn't have. Did I get any of my heals? I got 1 heal. Oh, that made you randomly free. Okay. Which will give me enough Ember to play Wicklash or something else. Let's get you set up on the top. Spikes don't stay through reform, but I don't want you to actually ever be reformed. Let's give you attack, probably. Lurk, 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 lurk. He said me happy lurk, lurk, lurk. I don't know what that means, but enjoy your lurking. So I could play 1 unit, and that's it. Okay. Oh, frickin' Ember Drain. It's Rihanna. Okay, I don't feel bad that I don't recognize Rihanna's song, honestly. Any way to have you not die here? If I daze one of these guys, will you live? I think so. Okay, yes. Okay. Oh, wait. I gave him too much burnout. You're still ginormous, though, so this is probably fine. It doesn't reform anymore. Sad times. But we're looking pretty strong anyway. Okay, did I get another heal? I did. Okay, hey, GG, beautiful. Scoopity, scoopity, scoop. Okay. That guy got pretty chonky right there. He's a chonky boy. Awoken's Rail Spike. Sacrificial Resurrection is bad because it's become one. Shard Channeler is crazy good if we get a lot of spikes on this guy. How many spikes? Are we actually going to be able to get that many spikes is the question. We have 3 regen there, 4 regen there, and this heal. If I got a holdover, if I get one of these guys holdover, which would be the best one? Probably Awake. Like -2 cost holdover. Plus this guy could be insane. Okay, so there's Quick, so I could put the Quick into the Animus of Will. We got Sweep Slay. I think I just want Quick. Because our backline killing is pretty much our Spikes guy that we want to heal. So let's go for Quick, I think. This guy can be really strong, though. I mean, that is the Slay +3. Problem is, she needs to get kills. Which, if I'm having her play cleanup duty, I don't know that she's going to be getting a ton of kills. I'm going to go for a Quick instead. And I want capacity, but I think I actually need Ember here. Just Ember is so important when you have Volatile Gauge. Alright, what are you going to force me to get? Removal? I'll take it. I don't get a chance at a holdover, though. But it's always Train Stewards. Get rid of this junknage. Oh, extra regen? Yes. What's in here? -2 cost? Spell Chain. Piercing. Okay, I don't want to do status effects because that would put burnout on the guys who eat, so we go aggressive edible 2, I think, here. And we want you to die so we can reform you. Let's get the Quick into you. Quick into you. So you're our cleanup while our Spikes guy, hopefully without dying, kills all the backliners. That's the goal of the current build. Okay. +6 attack. Quick doesn't... Quick make that not matter as much. You have enough health, maybe. But that's okay. 28 cards. 3 heals. You're getting haste to get them up to the top floor. So next floor. Next floor is either removal and trinkets or steel and concealed caverns. I think I do want this gold. Didn't draw our guy here. So I could just go ahead and start buffing her. And that would honestly just make her really strong really fast. Means we have nothing to reform if we do that. We're dazing any of these guys. I don't think so. She kills them all. She takes 22. Guess it's the spikes that kill a lot of them. Okay. I can play 2 units. No, I can't. If I play Shard Channel and Train Steward, I can play 2 units. Okay. Take 7 now. Don't want to daze anybody. Save you a lot of health if I daze you. You won't die if I daze you, though. So I'm okay with that. We're going to the top floor, so he's going to get through. I want you to die, so I'll daze you. Okay. You dying kind of sucks, though. I'll be able to play 1 unit here. So let's start getting the stats going on you. I don't want to put the burnout 2 on you. I don't want to put the burnout 2 on you either. You know what? This is actually fine. Means you will be finished eating before you burn out, but that's okay. I draw any of my heals. I did. Just gonna reform a Train Steward, which I don't want. Okay, she's doing lots and lots of damage. Oh man, this entire floor is getting up top here. How come? A freaking damage shield. Are you kidding me, man? Jesus. Okay, so I can drip fall one of you guys. Now you all die. Good. What is nice is I can put the burnout on Primordium and it transfers the attack, but not the burnout onto her. So it's still pretty good, I would say. I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to reform this guy. Whew, that's a lot of damage. Do I kill you if I just heal you enough? Yeah. Alright, nice. Okay. Your multi-strike kills you. Get wrecked. Get frickin' wrecked. Okay, GG. Alright, well this build is actually kind of coming together. I don't know that this is a 150 shard build, though. Okay, you know, Pyrogrow, extra Ember for entire thing is really good. for Volatile Gauge. The problem is it's 0 cost, so it's going to roll to 1, 2, or 3, but I think this is going to be worth. Crushing Demise, removing debuffs. Seraph the Patient. Ugh, we can't get silence. But we could remove... We could remove the, whatchamacallit? Melee weakness. Alright, this is a buff for the next fight. Gain extra health. Enemies get less attack. Units cost less. Yeah, this is actually better for Volatile Gauge for one thing here. Okay. Alright, you're gonna force me to steal. Alright, that's not terrible. Endless, huh? Interesting. I already have quick, so I probably want to find another multi-strike on you. I mean, another large stone would probably be too much. Endless on the spikes guy is interesting. Or even just endless on... Endless on this guy, so I don't have to reform him. Could be... I don't have a space for that. Yeah, let's do Endless, because reforming him would be bad. Alright, so I could just go flat health on you. I'd rather find what? If there's quick, that wouldn't be useful. Endless, Train Steward, or Riot. Well, you're going to be rioting. I'll give you health. Trying to keep you from dying on sweep, so yeah, let's do that. Damn. How many chances do we have for another unit upgrade? Steel. Steel. A couple more opportunities. We don't have control on whether we get those or not, but I'd rather have that option. Although the other thing is, if there's an upgrade here that's like the tiny stone, who would I want to put it on? Would I want to put that on this guy? Or would I want to put it on her? Actually, I'd probably want the large stone on her. That'd be 2+2 capacity. That would make her really hard to play. Let's just see what's in here. Okay, rail spikes. Okay. So, Rage Armor, not that useful. Draw minus cost is useful. Sap Frostbite is okay. Definitely Awokens here. Helps deal with our Volatile Gauge. So do I do any of this? She's quick, so I feel like the health is not needed. The attack might just be the way to go, but an extra multi-strike, maybe even another large stone might even be better. Battlestone might be the ideal, so we're gonna hold off. I feel like we have a chance of getting another one. Do we have any more infusions? Okay, we have spell things we could do at Divine Temple, so we'll be able to get the 100 shards. The massive stone, you know, might be amazing. Spell Shield 2. I have 0 damaging spells. So yes. And Priory's Cloak, I think, doesn't get blocked by that. So yes, we 100% do that. Okay. He's gonna rage 2 if he kills you. That'll remove those debuffs, though. or the spell shields, which doesn't matter all that much. We want to remove Ember Drain is what we really want to do. So, do I give you... Yeah, I guess we give you all the stat buffs rather than to her. It's going to be more over time on you. Did 0 whole damage to you, though. Alright, so we have this option again of if we allow you to burn out or not. Last time I did not allow you to burn out. I think I want to not... I think I do want you to burn out. I think we're going to get more stats over time if we do let you burn out. Wait, do you not get the stats, though? +6. Yeah, you must. You must. God, that's so much attack already, though. 13 + 6. Got a pretty good chance to draw another. Dang, how much attack do we get every time we reform? It's only 5 attack. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna not do that. Not gonna worry about reforming it. How do you take no damage? You must get it healed. I'm sure I'm glad I took Animus of Will. Doing work like normal. So is there any way I get you killed? Actually, if I descend you, you would not die, would you? Because you only do 4 attack. You would attack him and take... I think you would actually die if I descend you. Yes. Oh, no, you burn out. Okay, you burn out. You burn out. That accomplishes the same goal. Okay. -1 whole cost. You shouldn't have. Really, you should have done more than that. She's getting big. Man, what a big girl you are. Ooh, boy. Okay. This actually is pretty darn awesome. So I could remove... Does burnout count as a debuff? I can't remember. I don't think so. I can remove your lifesteal? Ha! Okay, nice. I think I want you to burn out. Because then I can reform you next turn and get even more from you, so... Alright. 832 damage. We're definitely going to win this. I could Driftfall, then Root Seeds the enemy potentially too. Oh yeah, I could have Root Seeds the enemy too. Thankfully the burnout meant that was fine. Okay, wrong one, but that will still kill you, right? Actually, it doesn't. Whew, 282 times 3. Do you have any spikes? You came with 3 spikes. So there you go. Alright, that should be a good old GG. Get wrecked. Man, why do I ever not choose Animus of Will? Animus of Will is ridiculous, man. -1 cost. You know what? I really wish your infusion was -1 cost heal spells, because that affects 3 of our spells. And I can play that on the floor with this guy. Animus of Will is a lovely character. Man, she's so strong, especially when you have good buffs. So -1 costs to heals. Or I just take another high cost heal, which would be rather useful too. Making all my heals cheaper sounds really good. I'm going to take that. Stealth, Wicked Blaze. That's a targeted reform. And it's high cost, but I don't know that I want another targeted reform. It is nice, though, to give even more attack to Primordium. I feel like I just need to remove... The way we're playing it, we're almost guaranteed to reform the character we want every time anyway, because nothing else should be dying. That's really good, but I think I'm going to skip. Too many cards. Need removal? Damn, didn't get removal. But if we got holdover, that could be good. Okay. Alright, so holdover. What do we hold over? I kind of like the regen. I also kind of like the awake. If I got awake, -2 cost, 3 regen, 30 health. So the question is, do we want to hold over something that buffs this floor or the Healy floor? He's going to get a crap ton of spikes if we get a holdover heal thing. See what's in here. If there's a -2 cost, that would be really nice. Okay. There's also intrinsic. Okay. Interesting. Man, we have a lot of different ways we could go. Hold over Razor Sharp Edge. You'd run out of health really fast if I did that. Hold over Wicklash. Problem is, once you get to buffet 3, the burnout wears out. What's up, Eyeshadows? I kind of want to go with holdover -2 cost on awake. Because that's going to take care of backliners for us. And her buffs are already getting pretty crazy good. Where are we playing on Last Divinity? We probably go capacity for our next upgrade and go first and second floor. Okay. I'm gonna go with that. I think I like that. Hold over. And -2 cost. Is there anything that I want intrinsic on? Hold magic to get extra capacity could be useful turn 1 as well. Did I get Thorned Hollow after Primordium taking a roll of aggressive edible? Yes. Yes, I did. Definitely need to get minus costs everywhere we can. Minus cost intrinsic on that could be good. An extra burnout. So I actually don't want the extra burnout on you because I want you to burn out so I can reform you to get as much attack out of you in the Animus of Will. So we're going to go just attack per spikes because we're getting lots of spikes. Would I like to get Superfood upgrade? Which one is Superfood? I don't want to give status effects over if that's what Superfood is. The one that gives more buffet turns, I think, is what I want now. If that's Superfood, then yes, I would like to get that. No, this one. This is a pure chance, so it's just everything is randomized. We've had to reset a couple times to even get this far. Let's do this. Pure chance. So it's starts you off with a volatile gauge. It chooses your path automatically, so you don't get to choose. And your champion is randomly replaced by one that's not from your clan. That's why we have Primordium with Awoken Melting. We wouldn't have that otherwise, of course. God, I do like Intrinsic. Do I want it on this? Because this could guarantee extra capacity. I think I'm going to do that. Okay. Devs don't understand volatile gauge entirely. Well, it really sucks, but you know, we can kind of play around it, and that's what we're attempting to do. To be honest, this run has been pretty good so far. I would love to actually get the win here, so I can just be done with this random crap. All right, so you die. Want the capacity on this floor, or do I want it on this floor? If I give you Burnout 2, you'll reform with Burnout 3, right? Which I don't know if I want that. They probably had to do it because of spell cost reduction. Yeah, you could be right. Please give me a reform. Okay. Okay, good. Thank God there's a 1-cost reform. That means I can play you, and I can play you. Start buffing you up. Alright. Did I get any heal here? I did not get any heal. Oh, good. Okay, the reform does... the burnout that you put on a character does not go through... Does not add on to the reform burnout. That I can always... I can never remember that. Okay. I'm going to give you the spikes. I should probably give you the spikes, but I'm going to just give you the attack here. You were saying that because they have -1 cost spells in the game, they had to nerf Volatile Gauge. Okay. You're dying. If I daze you, you won't die. Okay. I will be able to... Okay, so I want to reform you for sure. Burnout 2 with 3 buffet is perfect. You'll get 2 things and you'll burn out. Now you don't die. Do I want to just daze anybody else is the question. Just daze you a second time, I guess. Okay, this is great. Do I have the healing cost minus? Yes, I do. So this will give me Ember. I can heal you. Heal you again. Nothing I want to reform. More spikes on you or more attack on you. Oh, interesting. Spikes on you. Now this is weird. So Gnarled Root gives friendly units +1 attack per stack of spikes. So if I give you spikes, that 4 extra attack will transfer over to her, won't it? It's very interesting. Alright, I have my holdover heal now, so we should be good to not die anymore. The problem is you don't keep your spikes, so it's good, but it's not broken or anything. If you kept your spikes through, but that did give 4 extra attack on one of those. She's up to 195 times 3. We're looking strong. Looking strong here for sure. Okay. I should probably just continue to give you spikes as much as possible. But, you know what? That is going to be extra attack for a couple more turns, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I can daze somebody if I want. Let's do that. So why not? This is rolling 0 every time. Gotta love it. Okay, so I would need you to die if I want to reform you again, which I think I can actually drip fall you and you die. Perfect. Yay for killing off my own units. Gotta love it. Okay, do I want to remove any buffs? I think this really matters. I'll just do this here. Give you more attack because that will be useful. And of course more attack there. Okay. That feel-good feeling when you can kill your own units. Feels so good. Look at how big she's getting. Look at how big she's getting. God, she's huge, and we're killing Fel with just our spikes guy. Holy crap, this is looking really strong. My only worry is if this scales quickly enough, but I mean 128 a turn going to a ×3 Animus of Will is pretty darn good. Can you die, pretty please? What is random mob boss? Yes. Endless. Can I endless Primordium? I can, right? Is that better than reforming? Is endless Primordium better than reforming? I think it might be. Is often contrary to cost reduction. Talking about making Primordium endless. Won't Primordium still stay 0? It's been 0 all the time. I feel like the champion's always 0. Endless Primordium with Burnout 1. Well, the problem is one of my buffs gives extra burnout. But the thing is, even if it does burn out or gets eaten, getting it back without having to reform it seems pretty darn good. Question, if I got Massive Stone versus Tiny Stone, what would I be doing right now? I don't know. I'm not going to consider that when I have to consider what I actually am going to do right now. Apply endless. If I do that, then my reforms kind of become worthless, right? Like, I'll never want to reform if it's just endless. Endless with Burnout 1. How is that better than what we're doing, though, is my question. How is that better than what we're doing? Because we honestly, if we're going to be playing Razor Sharp Edge, we kind of do need to have this thing reformed to get extra health. Because we have no other way of getting health other than it reforming. I think I'd rather have a holdover reform. Yeah, the reform buffs actually are stacking up. I think I don't do that. Is this good? Channel Song. Only if we get an intrinsic. Endless Animus of Will. I mean... It's not terrible. I feel like this card in our deck doesn't really do what we want it to do. Honestly, Endless on this guy maybe, but once we get the 30 heal holdover, I feel like he never dies. Yeah, there is Spreading Spores. Does play around our bottom floor some more. I don't have this Golden Divinity. I'm going to take that. It's also 2 cost. Alright, Capacity Draw Ember. Currently we are drawing 8 a turn guaranteed. It's probably just Ember again. Because we have something that gives capacity. Although, for playing against Divinity, I might want capacity to be able to set up floor 2. But with this intrinsic, I think that guarantees I can set up floor 2. Oh, I definitely need removals. You're right about that. I don't have any control over that since it's random path chosen. Yeah, it's just always Ember for this one. Please give me removal. Nice. Okay, good. Do I want to remove my primitive molds? They still do let me reform my guy. No, it's Train Stewards before primitive molds. Animus of Will is our carry. And this guy is our backline cleanup. Kind of have a lot of units. Kind of. Like usual. Double stack. Double stack. Seems pretty good, man. It does seem pretty good. Hold off and let me look at what other things I can do here. -2 cost and double stack. Sounds really good, actually, on that. Superfood. Okay, Superfood is the one that gives status effects. We don't want that. Because if we get Ember Drain or the big one is Burnout, that's bad. So we just want Aggressive Edible. Reform should let us set up top floor. We skip the Endless Tome. That's true, we did skip the Endless Tome. So reform... I mean, do we want to hold over reform, I guess is the question. This will give us the last shards we need here, too. Let's put us at 110. So 2 out of 3 times, that is 0 cost. Regen 4, spikes 4. Endless Animus of Will and Reform Prim could have worked together. You didn't think of that earlier either. Yeah, I was thinking about the Endless Animus of Will. I mean, I haven't Golden Divinity'd these, so this is a chance to Golden Divinity one of these. Although Purge means this is like never getting Golden Divinity. It's not terrible. I could just do +10 attack on this guy who's full upgrades. We have one more chance of Merchant of Steel. I don't know if I'm going to get it or not. So it might just be worth doing this. Well, we have one more ring, but again, we don't get to hunt. It's random. I don't get to choose if I go to steel, so don't like say, oh, you can get steel. It's not guaranteed. There's no guarantees. I think I'm actually just going to do this, because there's no guarantee we're going to be able to get any more upgrades on her, and she is our main character. No, I'm not taking something as a dead weight just for Golden Divinity. Not on a pure chance thing here. It's not worth it, in my opinion. Okay, I'm thinking minus cost on Molded. Plus 10 attack. It doesn't matter much when Prim gives her plus 40 a turn. Sure, but if I get no other upgrades, it's better than nothing. That would be my counter argument. We might get nothing else. You could be right that it's useless, but it might be the only other upgrade we can get too. So I think it's worth. Nothing that we can consume. I want resin removal to be cheaper, because removing what is it called? Melee weakness might be one of the most important things we can do. Okay. I don't think we're going for 150 shards. I don't even think we can anymore, but I'm fine with that. 20 armor. We do buff up pretty big, but the main issue is going to be spikes wouldn't be killing backline for a couple of turns if we do that. I feel like with Quick and how quickly you scale up, I still think we might be able to do this, though. Okay, nice. We finally drew all three of our units here. So 32, 42 damage. Okay, so you won't die, especially if we have you block first attack. Oh, backline is double attack. That's true. But he doesn't die, so first attack, then second attack, then 2 attacks. 26. Still not quite enough. Okay. Why you always gotta appear here, dude? Seriously. If I descend you, does that let me kill you? Because you don't attack, so I don't think so. I can daze. Does that help us? How much does dazing it help us? Maybe, will it be in the front next turn? If it's in the front, we'll kill it. It'll be in the front. Okay, so that'll work. God, that's some big dudes there. I'm honestly thinking about doing that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to kill this backline dude. It's 290, and we have not scaled up quickly enough. I might have to restart this. If I can't get through this. Okay. Okay. We don't kill that backliner. That is a problem. Is there a descend here that we can kill it with? Really don't want to put burnout on you. What can I draw? Razor sharp edge. I feel like I needed to descend that guy last turn, honestly. Unplayable. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we die here. 131. We only took like 40 damage. Only 40. Okay, you're gonna get eaten before you burn out. Do I have any? No. The question is if I reset for the extra health I could have by descending that guy. I think I'm not going to. So there's no way to have you die. So you're just gonna sadly buffet eaten. Buffet eaten? Yes, buffet eaten. My reforms are feeling kind of worthless, honestly. Only 200 damage, eh? I don't get to kill you, do I? How do you not die? You attack for 1. 59 times 2, because this guy one-shots us. Okay, so I need to daze you once. There it is. Okay. 59 times 2. Jesus Christ. Alright, we got there. Alright. Alright, 1 daze saves the day. Damage to front enemy unit equal to 10 times the amount of spikes. That we actually do have a lot of spikes. Bramble Lash might actually be usable here. What's up, Lazaroon? What I will say is spell shields will probably almost always block this. But I also don't have a Golden Divinity and it's high cost, which works well with Volatile Gauge. Only had 950 plus spikes. Yeah, we definitely don't have the crazy spikeage that we could have on this run. Yeah, we have Resin to remove damage shields, but we'd have to draw Resin and Bramble Lash on the same turn. I feel like it's got potential. I will take it. Extinguish. We don't have any of that. Ember. Not really useful. Endless for draw 1. I actually don't have an infusion into you. So for 25 extra shards, I could make him endless. That is interesting. That would put me at 135 shards. And I am honestly a little worried about this guy just dying. 110 health should be enough, but we just saw on that last guy could get killed. Yeah, there could be spell infusions that get me up to 150 shards. Honestly, I don't know if our scaling is enough to do this. As big as she gets, I still don't know if it's enough. I don't want to. I just don't want to go for 150 shards. Damn it! I was really hoping for removal and steal. Oh well. What do we got here? Remove consume. Okay, what's in here? Okay, well, just spikes dealing extra damage. Oh, and spell upgrade slots. Okay. That means our holdover spells we can get an extra upgrade on if we want. Interesting. As big as she gets, she may kill Divinity before Relentless. I'm hoping. Yeah, the train path is random. One-track mind. Path you take on the map is chosen automatically, so I have no choice where I go. I guess I wasn't clear when I explained that. I mean, if we play top floor, Primordium after the... How many times will Primordium have to die on the top floor before... Won't die first sweep every turn. Two times if he's got 10 attack. In that case, we would want to hold over Molded. I don't care about that. So I could hold over Molded. You thought I meant the available upgrades in the shop. You're like, yeah, they've always been random. Why is he saying that? It's fine. So if we set up top floor where he's got sweep and he does 10. And turn 1 we play Primordium bottom floor to chump block. To guarantee 1 death. And I get hold over Molded. That would be more scaling on Animus of Will, right? Than it dying eventually. Hold over Resin. So I can remove damage shields. I mean... Hold over Daze. I mean, I'm trying to think if we can make use of the fact that Primordium does die from the sweep to get us more scaling. I feel like Primordium dying is a good thing for us because it means we can reform and keep scaling as Animus of Will. Because once Primordium is completely eaten, we don't get to scale anymore. Hey, thanks for 22 months in a row, Milan Ven. I appreciate that. So I'm just trying to decide if this is good. Days in Divinity allows a scale up front. Well, I mean, that's only if we draw this early. We don't have intrinsic, do we? We only have, yeah, we don't have intrinsic, so we can't guarantee that. Are there other upgrade slot or other upgrades that would be better than upgrade slot? Because if I do an extra upgrade slot, I can make Molded holdover and -1 cost again. Want Prim to live long enough to be eaten, depending on how much damage top floor does. It could be a few turns before he's thick enough to survive sweep, long enough to be munched upon. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go hold over Molded, and I think I'm gonna play top floor. Pieboy, you keep saying hi. Hello again, sir. Hello again. What if I got the one that gives all... Isn't there one that gives all units, like, armor when you summon them? Extinguish isn't useful. Gold when we die isn't useful. Stings, piercing isn't useful. Right, there's nothing we have extinguished, so nothing there. Just a mass purging. That's what I'm thinking about doing now, honestly. Yeah, no, that's really good. Alright, what do we want to remove? Probably the primitive reforms now that we have the holdover molded. How many can we get rid of? Looks like one more. Can we do 2? Damn, 10 gold short. Do Dripfall minus cost. And I could consume the Bramble Lash, but do I want to? How much spell shields they have? It might be worth doing that, but honestly, I feel like this floor did not do a lot for us. We did get holdover molded. Hopefully that will be good. All right, our build's still pretty darn strong. Honestly, I'm pretty worried about Seraph the Patient. Applying the melee weakness to you could just kill you. But with holdover reform, now we can at least reform her every turn. Our main carry Animus of Will. Okay. Okay, that's nice. Do I want to daze you is the question? Do I want to daze you? I can make it so you don't die. But I want you to die so I can reform on you on the top floor. We can resin only if we draw it. Only if we draw it. I think I can kill you off. Okay. We can remove the melee weakness here. We're gonna be buffing you up like crazy. So if I daze you, I think I live. 45? No. God, that's so much damage. You are endless. If I'd put you in front, I think you would live. Okay, I think I need to do this the same, but play you in front so that you don't die. Because he's endless, that'll save him, I think. Okay, so do this the same way, which was we do this, we do this, give you all the buffs. Actually drew one extra this time, I think, because I didn't play the root seeds. I think that's fine. I don't know if I wanted to descend this guy because she's going to kill with quick anyway, and it incants him. I'm trying to avoid incanting Seraph as much as possible here. Okay. Resin removal. Got our holdover reform. Play you in front. And now if I daze you, You don't die. Perfect. We did buff you a bunch, but that's fine. Okay. So 35 times 2. Primordium can absorb the attack. Give us time to find our melee weakness removal. More spikes on you. I'm okay with buffing your attack more. I don't think so. I'm just go ahead and buff you. It'd be nice if we had permafrost on resin removal. Okay, so how can we do this? That kills you. Bramble Ash actually being huge here. I don't want to daze anybody. Giving you spikes is huge. I don't think I want to daze anybody. Because they take a lot of damage from spikes, and you live through melee weakness, which is huge. So I think we're just going to leave this here. Melee weakness 2. Did we get our resin removal? We did not. Okay. So you die just from his attack. So the only way we keep you alive is if we could chump block you, which I don't see a way to do that. We could daze him, and that would be one way to keep you alive. What if I descended you? You would die and we'd leak like crazy. I don't think we could do that. Yeah, it's probably just daze Seraph, honestly. Okay. I do want to keep my holdover going. Right. Do I want to keep holdovering this? You're going to die next turn. Or you're going to be eaten next turn. Unless we get a way for you to die, which might be possible. Yeah, you'll die if I actually descend her. So, but again, we do leak this floor if we do that, so that's kind of an issue. I did get resin removal. So now you don't die. Yeah, I think I actually do want to do this. You'll eventually die this floor, right? The only problem is we need something to get to this floor to kill you for you to actually die. There we go. Perfect. And I do want to do one heal on you. Player molded, so we'll be able to play that next turn. To buff you for one for these buffs, I think I'm just going to do this. More spikes on you, the better, and then just do this on your attacks. Okay. Alright, don't even need our guy to be alive, but there we go. GG on this guy, at least. Not too shabby. So let's not play anything else, because it's already there. He was up to 20-something regen. And 90-something spikes, which are all doing double, actually triple the amount. Okay. Okay, now we find out if playing top floor will work. Here. So I could daze a guy if I want. Do I want to do that? Saving you health by dazing you is probably the best thing. Well, you do 20, but then you won't die if we don't daze you, which we want you to die. Yeah, at least the Divinity doesn't incant. It's true. Okay, did we draw a way to keep you alive? We did. You incant, though, which sucks. I didn't draw any of my reforms, though. I could daze you. Save you 10 health. 30 times 3. She's not nearly big enough. Is dazing you worth more value than 666? Whereas that's 18 damage. It's probably worth more to do that. Right, I need my holdover reform, please. Okay, well, I didn't get my holdover reform, but I got a reform. Okay. Okay, do I want to resident removal anything? We leak these two guys. We leak these two guys. 6 times 70. They only get 2 attacks in, so it's not a huge amount of damage. 2 spell shields and spikes there. Smell shields. Yeah, not too much damage. Right, hold over reform. Beautiful. Let's get going here. Let's hopefully finally get some stats going. Cool. You're not dying. Man, we are not killing this backline, though. Do I have a Dripfall? I do. So I think we descend 30 times 3. Send this guy, I think. He will only do 5 damage to our thing there. So he'll die next turn. Okay, I don't want to heal you. God, we need more buffs. This is going to be an important buff here, though. I might actually need to heal the Primordium. We have to be very careful about when Primordium dies. Okay. Because I could heal Primordium now. Would not die. But then you wouldn't die next turn, right? Which is what we want to have happen. Oh man, you're taking some damage. Did I get my spikes thing? Did not. I think we let this guy leak. He's not going to do a lot of damage. We'll heal you next turn. She'll be able to kill that guy off. So yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good here to do this. And extra spikes on you. Yeah, just extra spikes is doing lots of extra damage. Okay. We have her holdover reform. Keeps rolling 2, which sucks. You are dying too. Yikes. Do I have my resin removal? We don't. Too many floors dying, man. So who's doing all the damage? 6 times 2. 20 times 2. It's this guy in the back over here. So now you take, like, nothing. 630 damage blocked by a single spell shield. Lovely. It's just an incant, so it's whatever. Okay. Alright, how are we doing here? So you die again. Which I think we're okay with. Yikes, roll 3. Am I okay with that? We'll be able to reform you next turn. I think we got a heal on you, maybe. I can do resin removal if I want to on your spikes or your damage shield. That. Okay. I think we got there. I think we're good. Just my guy here with 29 regens doing work here. And she is scaled pretty darn well. So 3 buffet, you'll die in 3 turns. I think that works out. $191 times 3, we'll clean that up. If I do this, you'll die in 2 turns. That's fine too, I think. Okay. I definitely don't think I could have done this with 150 shards, that's for sure. Alright, everybody dies, that's good. You die. Is that okay if you die? We'll be able to reform you next turn. Yeah, that's fine. Don't need to descend anybody. Looking good, man. Looking good. I think we got this. Next turn is Relentless. He probably dies on the bottom floor to Spikes, but she might just win. That's GG, man. Frickin' GG. Let's see how much Spikes we get you up to, though. Resin removal, your stuff. So we got up to 110 spikes, 52 regen, and she got up to 291 times 3 plus 129. I think it's 300 something times 3. 400, 420, 549. Okay, she got pretty big. GG cookie time. We did it. Pure chance. This was one of the hardest ones we had on our previous one. I am perfectly fine not getting 150 shards win on this. Not having control over your route is probably the biggest challenge of that one. You don't get to choose how much removal you'll get, when to upgrade units and spells. Yeah, Reform. Primordium right there. Insane attack value, close to Relentless. Yeah. We got 2 Golden Divinity cards. I approve of this run. I like it. You don't remember how, but you manipulated to get a good hero. You'll probably just restart it over and over. Oh man, only one more combo left. One more combo we haven't gotten. Covenant 25. Last Divinity win. All right, my friends. Well, that was a good run. I'm very proud that we were able to get that done in just over 2 hours. So before we do our next challenge run, I'm gonna stand up, stretch, take a break. Hope you all having a good time. If there's anybody new, hit the follow. You know, all that good stuff. Quick 6-second stand up, stretch break. When we come back, we'll do another one and hopefully get our last Covenant 25, last Divinity combo in as we work through these challenges. Y'all rock. See you in a bit, my friends.